Wow. Oh,
Yes.
nice. Ayushman, that.
Three Ayushman.
There are many Ayushmans. He is having.
One left.
There are clones of Ayushman.
I can see that. I will.
Ayushman 1, Ayushman 2, Ayushman 3. 3 Ayushmans.
I know he is having a problem. That is why this is the case. Class 6. Well, as I said, the previous recording got stopped and I'm very sure it will not convert. My network is giving a lot of problem today. Hence, because my home Wi-Fi is somehow not working, it has turned the thing, the network connectivity, it is showing red, for which it is not working. Hence, I'm trying to do it from my mobile, using my mobile data. So you need to cooperate a little bit and be a little calm so that, you know, I can listen to you and you can listen to me. Both are very important. Okay. Yes, please tell.
Everybody's video is getting paused, so can I put my video off?
Yes, even for me, I have to keep my video off. My network is also very, very poor. I don't know what is.
I think everyone should keep their video off so the connectivity of the class will be better, I think.
Maybe the connectivity will be better. Okay.
Can you please check the chat?
1 minute. I will check the chat.
Excuse
later
me,
on.
ma'am.
Yes. You all wanted me to discuss the paper, right? 1 minute. Okay. So if you just hold on, then I will discuss the, yes. Who is it? Who is raising the hand? Ananto, please tell.
No, I want to answer a question. That's why I raised my hand.
You want to answer a question? Yes. What question do you want to answer?
No, ma'am, we are discussing the test right now. That's why I want to answer a question.
Okay, sure. I will get back to you. Oh, not start test. Just
that time I did not sing intentionally.
Oh, okay. Yes, Shrihan, what was your point? What do you want to say?
Ma'am, I want to say about the mineral resources.
Oh, mineral. Let us start mineral. Then we can definitely discuss minerals. What about, yes, anyone else? What do you have to, yes, Anushka, please quickly.
Ma'am, same as Ananto to answer.
Okay. When we start minerals, then we can go ahead. Okay, this one was a very simple question. Which of these farming practices is most primitive? That is old in nature.
Old.
This primitive means old. So you all know old practice, of course.
Ma'am, the question paper is not showing.
You can't
show.
Your problem, Ujan, we can see.
Your problem, we can see all.
And we can see. I think.
Yeah, then
Yes, ma'am, we can see.
Don't worry. Again, this is getting recorded in case you find.
Yes, ma'am.
That is the thing. So don't worry. So the question here, this is slash and burn agriculture.
Ma'am, zoom cultivation or
Hello,
shifting
ma'am.
cultivation?
Ma'am, shifting
Shifting agriculture or slash and burn agriculture. As you know, I told you all this is practiced by the tribal groups. Okay, so the tribal groups, this is commercial farming, this is step farming. Many of you have given this option. This is tea plantation. This is tea plantation. Plantation farming is not very old. Means, of course, plantation farming has been done during the British era and all. These started plantations when the Europeans started forming colonies. Okay, so they started working on plantation farming. You can say plantation is, it started quite a few years back, but it's not the oldest or the most primitive one. The most oldest one was the slash and burn, when people used to live in forests. From there, they started doing agriculture by burning forest land, which is practiced only by few very remote tribal communities. Okay, so many have given plantation farming, which is not right there. Next is, which of the following landforms will be most suitable for agriculture? So which of the following landforms
Can I answer?
suitable for agriculture?
Lowlands, plains.
The answer is given only.
Fertile plains with a
Fertile
cloudy
plains. Absolutely. This is desert. This is a rocky
Okay.
plateau. This is a mountain. So this
Mountain.
one. many
Ma'am,
people-
number B, I was thinking that
Fertile
that is
means
also a
cloudy.
mountain or something.
This is a rocky base. See,
Is it
mountain.
plateau?
See, this has a flat top and two sides. This is
Yes,
a
I thought it was a
flat.
hill. I thought
Highland.
it was a hill.
This is a highland. Okay.
Not
Anyway,
desert, obviously.
this is a rocky plateau. This is a mountain. This is a desert. This is a plain land. Next question is, what is the southernmost tip of South America called? What is the southernmost tip of
Cape
South America?
Horn.
Cape Horn.
Ma'am, so many capes are there. Cape Comorin, Cape of
Quite a
Good Hope,
few
Cape
capes
Horn.
are there, of course.
Some Cape and Caps.
Cape Town is there. Cape Town is
Cape
there.
Town.
Ma'am,
In
Cape Town there is
Cape
Cape
Town,
Snake
yeah,
also.
near
Cape.
Cape of- It's in South Africa. It's a part of
Yes,
Africa.
ma'am. I know it's in
So,
Africa.
You can see this is Cape Horn. This will be the first thing.
And this
Now, for
Cape
this-
Town we play cricket.
Yes.
Stadium.
Now, as I told you, for this, I have given marks either way if the arrangement is correct. That is, if from east to west, that is from Atlantic to Pacific, if the arrangement is correct, then also I have given this, the marks is there, no deduction in marks. Marks have been given. If you have arranged from the Pacific to the Atlantic, that is from the west to the east, since this was my typing error, I have given everyone the marks. Don't worry. I have added the necessary marks for all. Talking about the arrangement, if we start from the Atlantic and go to the Pacific, the first one will be, see, here the arrangement is
Ma'am,
not the
Brazilian
correct
Highlands.
arrangement.
Brazilian Highlands.
Yes,
Absolutely.
ma'am. Brazilian.
This is
And
the
then the
best
Grand
thing,
Chaco,
ma'am.
then the
Chaco.
Andes Mountains, and then the
This is
Atacama
what I
Atacama
Desert.
Desert.
1 minute. This is what I keep telling you, that don't go, this is not the correct arrangement. Here in Vicon, they don't show the correct arrangement. They show the question arrangement, how I have given the order in the question. So only if it is correct or incorrect, they write it beside. So first will be Brazilian Highlands, then will be Grand Chaco, then will be the
Grand
Andes,
Chaco.
and
Andes
last
are
Andes Mountains, and then
Then
the
the
Atacama
Atacama
Desert.
Desert.
Yes.
Desert.
if you start the opposite way, if you start from
Ma'am,
the
Atacama
Pacific
Desert. I
and
started
come
from
to the
I started from
Atlantic.
Atacama Desert.
Atacama.
Then it will
Then
start
first
from
Atacama Desert, then
Atacama,
Andes.
Andes, then Grand Chaco, then the Brazilian Highlands.
Brazilian Highlands. What has happened is, for many, I have seen Grand Chaco is more or less in the correct place, because both ways, if you see, Grand Chaco comes, what?
Yes, sir.
In the middle.
This middle.
In the middle.
Ma'am, no, ma'am,
the
that is
middle.
not true.
the
That
middle.
is not true because
But
ma'am,
quite a few have got it. So there some confusion. Yes, tell.
ma'am, that was not true because from the Atlantic Ocean it comes,
Yes,
it comes
one
in
will be
second.
two,
and
one will be
Pacific
three.
is third.
Now this is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Quite a few have got there confused. So instead of 2, 3, so I was seeing that Grand Chaco in 1 or 2, it was correct. Okay, so that means somewhere down the line, your order, you have to remember this.
Ma'am, here it is
Comes
not written
after
Grand
what?
Chaco, it is written Grand Chaco.
This is also a typing error. Thank you for telling me. Yes, again, same hands raised. What is it, Shrihan? What do you want to say?
No, sir.
And-
Ma'am, I was asking about the mineral thing, the rocks. Rocks. What
I
is
just said
what is the
minerals we
type
have
of-
discussed already. I just said when we start minerals, we go to minerals. When we start minerals, we will discuss. So can I lower your hand? So I'm lowering. Yes, Aniran, tell me.
Stop. I joined
Yes,
the
Aniran.
call and as you can, my mobile can is fully crashed, so I can't open my video. So, and what are we doing today?
What are we doing today? You are asking it now. After such a long time, we are
Ma'am,
discussing
he is
the
saying
paper.
that he
Ma'am,
can't.
Discussing the
ma'am,
Vicon
he sent a
answer.
screenshot that he was unable to connect.
He
No, he
and
is
he's
unable
also
to connect.
having
I
problem
understand.
joining.
Okay,
Ma'am,
okay.
if you want, I can show you. See,
No,
ma'am.
that is
I
fine,
am checking-
Aniran. listen to me. We are discussing the paper. Okay. The answers to the questions and what should come after what, or what is the correct answer. I was discussing the South America and agriculture paper with you all. Now, if you have missed the part, I will upload this in Vicon, of course, this recording. Please go through it. You can clarify any doubt, or you can ask me if after going through the recording, if you have any questions, you can also get back to me. We are discussing the Vicon paper. Okay. Next question was, which of the following statements hold true for subsistence farming? First, of course, food crops are primarily grown in this type of farming. It is correct. The crops grown help the farmers earn a lot of profit. Incorrect. So this should not be selected. Most of you have got it right. Large land areas are needed for this type of farming. Incorrect, because large land areas are needed in which type of farming?
Commercial farming.
Commercial farming.
Commercial and
Plantation
agriculture.
Very good.
Plantation or commercial?
Plantation
Yes.
agriculture, you can write commercial agriculture, both correct. Next is, it is mostly practiced in developing
Ma'am, your
countries.
voice became low.
Yes.
My voice became low. Hello.
It is okay only.
No, ma'am, we
Yes,
can hear.
ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay. It is mostly
Yes,
practiced
ma'am.
in developing countries with high population. This is also a correct statement. So this is half. This is half. 1 mark, absolutely, because subsistence farming, we have high population and mostly the farmers are poor who grow crops for subsistence, for eating purpose, for themselves and their family. Next is this one. This is scientific techniques like crop rotation is not practiced. So that is also true.
Yes.
Okay, scientific techniques like crop rotation is practiced in commercial farming very commonly. The farms are large enough for use of modern machines. Is it true?
No, ma'am.
Absolutely.
No,
not.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Not at all.
No, ma'am.
Absolutely false. Small and the farmers
No,
are
no, they cannot even buy the
Okay.
modern machines. We will not use them.
They cannot.
They could, when they use older primitive techniques.
They use old or primitive techniques, which is absolutely correct. And lastly, the farmers are mostly poor and unaware about scientific techniques of cultivation. So all four half, these are the 4 correct ones.
Oh.
The term agar in agriculture means soil. Here
Soil.
also I
Soil.
have found around 5 children who has, no, not 5, around 4 children who has started S in capital. In spite of saying, so this is a word in the middle of a sentence. And soil is, who is this one?
Ayushman Bhatto.
Ayushman.
There is some kind of
Who is
noise.
Mike? He blows into his hand.
Always there is some kind of background noise for Ayushman. I don't know why. I think I need to get it, clarified from your parents that what is this? Always there is a noise. Why? Why is there a noise coming every time? Please, when you are doing a class, try to maintain silence around you. Okay. So soil, many of you have written S in capital. I shouldn't. I thought of not giving any marks, but then since you all are children, you all are learning, once you go to class 7, I'll not add any marks for this, for proper nouns and common nouns. Till now, many of you write proper nouns with small letter. Even in history, I was seeing India, I in small. Alexander, A in small. Why? Arthashastra, the name of a book, A in small. Same here, same problem here, but soil is a common noun. Anyway, but I have given +1. To around 4 people, I have given +1 for this one as well. Next is true, false for each of the statements. The Andes Mountains are a long stretch of high, young-fold mountains that run parallel to the Atlantic coast of South America. What will be the correct answer?
Pacific coast. Ma'am, Pacific coast.
Pacific coast.
South
America.
Very good.
Pacific coast.
Very, very good. The Pacific coast will be the correct answer. Next is the Patagonian Desert lies in the Argentina region of South America. True?
Yes, ma'am, true.
True.
Yes, ma'am. True.
So that is correct.
Yes, true.
And true.
Next is the Angel Falls, the world's largest waterfall, is present
No,
in
ma'am,
South
false
America.
because
Ma'am,
it is
highest
waterfall.
Highest
waterfall.
highest waterfall,
Very
not the largest
true.
waterfall.
This is
False.
something where absolutely, I think Moinak had a confusion. Moinak asked me, Moinak, I'm more than glad that you asked and got it clarified. It's absolutely all right. You know,
Ma'am, I cannot
largest means
differentiate between largest and highest.
largest means in terms of area. Highest means in terms of height. You know, the water always in a waterfall falls from a height. A particular height, the water is falling. So if the, you know, if the height of the waterfall from where it is starting, that is very high. Hence, the highest or the tallest waterfall, we say sometimes. And largest is if the waterfall is spread over a very big area. So that is the difference between.
Yes, ma'am, if it's wide.
The Niagara Falls in North America.
Absolutely, it is the Niagara Falls of North America. So one is highest, one is largest. Okay.
And
Largest.
both the Americas have the records.
Yes, ma'am.
Both the Americas have the record.
Both the
Ma'am.
Americas have the record in terms
Ma'am.
of. Absolutely, agree.
Ma'am, one day I went to Hatchil and saw the thinnest waterfall.
You saw the
I don't
thinnest
remember the
waterfall.
name.
Is that so? What is the
Yes,
name?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I don't remember the name. It was.
Okay. Yeah, India too has many waterfalls, like, you know, lots of them are there. If you go to Sikkim and all, you get to see the Himalayas. There are lots of them, even the Deccan region. But yes, of course, the largest one, Niagara, is in North America, and the tallest
America,
one
North
or the
America.
highest one is in South America.
South America.
North America.
The tribes living in the Amazon basin region mostly practice plantation agriculture.
Absolutely true.
No, ma'am, it's
No, not subsistence.
They can practice
cultivation.
Shifting, not subsistence.
The correct answer is shifting cultivation or slash and burn agriculture. But since they have progressed, some tribes have made some progress now. They are growing some crops and eat for their families, and sometimes they sell in the little part in the market. So even if you write subsistence, I do give marks, because subsistence is not fully wrong. Today, standing now in 2022, in the 21st century, some areas of the Amazon region, they have progressed, but in general, it was, since, you know, if you go back a few years down the line, it was actually only slash and burn, or you know, the shifting cultivation. Even now, shifting cultivation is the most common one, but some areas you can see subsistence level also going on. So either way, it's okay. So for your written test, if you have written either of the answers, I'll give you marks. Yes, Anushka, what do you have to say now?
Ma'am, I have a question. Will you make it available to view on Vicon so we can go through the answers again?
Again. Let's see. Okay, already I'm discussing. This video recording will be there. So you can always go through the video recording, okay? So this will be all, this class recording will also be shared with you, and you can go through the same. Okay, the dense equatorial forest of the Central Plain, what is it called?
Ma'am,
Sparsely alluvial Central Plains.
Grand Chaco.
Here the typing is correct. There has been a typing error on top. Yes, it's instead of C, it became there. Yes, this is all.
Grand
Don't tell
Ghaco.
me. The northern part of the Central Plain. The northern part.
What a name. Why do they use the Spanish?
Yes. And lastly,
Ma'am, lastly is Pampas.
southern part of the Central Plain.
The Pampas.
Carefully, grassland Pampas. Yes.
Pampas.
These are the 4. Next is Mount Dash is the highest peak of South
Aconcagua.
America.
Aconcagua.
Someone who I saw the answer was correct, but the spelling there was a little error for 2 answer copies. I know. I will, for spelling errors, I'll not give you full marks, but I have added 0.5. I have added 0.5 for spelling errors. And here, which of the following climatic conditions is not suitable? 1 minute, let me finish. I did not finish, right? Which of the climatic conditions is not suitable for doing agriculture? Please, firstly, why will it be? Let's start. Plenty of sunlight is always good for doing agriculture. High humidity or water vapor in the air. So that means there is chance of rainfall. If there is a lot of water vapor in the atmosphere, it is always good for doing agriculture. So both are good. So if you write none of the above, then that is always a wrong option. So 1, 2, 3 options cancelled out. Now all of the above is, if you write all of the above, then that is absolutely wrong, because when there is a lot of sunlight, when there is high humidity or water vapor, both are very good for doing agriculture. Yes or no? The hot
Yes,
and
ma'am.
humid,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
the hot and
Yes,
humid
ma'am.
climate. So 1, 2,
Yes, ma'am.
last option. All three option cancelled out. Now, if you are writing none of the above conditions are suitable for not suitable for doing agriculture, that means you are saying all the options are suitable. Do you think when air is extremely dry, I am talking about extremely dry air, what kind of air? That means I'm talking about which region?
Desertic area.
Desert.
Ma'am, desert.
Desert.
Desert areas.
Desert.
Areas like Rajasthan.
Desert areas.
Why it is not
Ma'am,
having a
Rajasthan,
low temperature?
Sahara.
Wait. Coming to that.
Low temperature.
Just coming to that. 1 minute. So in between, so there was this confusion between extremely dry air and low temperature. Extremely dry air is the most unsuitable condition for growing crops, because if the air is very, very dry, that means it's a desert region. So desert regions and in desert regions, you will not even find, yes, irrigation can be provided, but what can I say? It means even there, too many rivers are also not found in such regions. So most unsuitable is extremely dry air. Low temperature, I will say, is not most unsuitable for doing agriculture, because if I would have given extremely low temperature or a region having snowfall, then I would have said it to be the most unsuitable option, because in case of normal low temperature means in winter season crops are grown. This is something, again, I want to tell you all, I have given 0.5 2 children for that answer as well, because you people haven't learned about one concept, that there are 2 types of crops. One type of, this is not something that you have learned in class 6 now. You will learn it a little bit later on, that there are 2 types of crops. One is called the winter crop, which is called the kharif crop, and another is winter crop, which is called the summer crop, and another type of crop that is called the winter crop. They are called rabi crops. So rabi crops can grow in little low temperatures. Then you can take, I can give you example like tea. Crops like tea, they require a little low temperature. That is why they are grown in hilly mountain areas. Understood? Then you can say a little low temperature is required for growing crops like wheat. Yes, very low or extremely low temperature if it would have been, like you can say near the frigid zone, or in areas which are having temperature in minus or so.
From Russia.
North Pole and South
From
Pole.
Russia.
Yes, then agriculture becomes difficult.
Yes, I mean those kind of snowy areas, they store food because in winter
Absolutely,
they
they
don't.
have They store food. They have a concept called greenhouse, where specially they can do agriculture. So that is why
Yes, they
for
store
this
tin
answer,
food. Tin
Hmm.
food.
tin food, all this. But since you all haven't learned about Rabi crops and Kharif crops, so I've given you half mark for that answer as well. One thing, those who have selected all options and select the correct option, there I have not, there I have deducted a little bit of marks. Which one was that? This one. Which of these is an example of a cash crop? Okay, some of you like all the answers selected. No, sugarcane cash crop, jute cash crop, cocoa cash crop,
And
castor
jute
cash crop.
and others are cash crops. Some of them
Yes,
only.
but corn is a food
Ma'am,
crop.
I could
Only
not
corn
understand
and
Corn is
how
a
is
food crop.
barley
It is not a cash
Corn is a food crop. Why not barley? Why
Me
not
too.
barley?
I cannot for life understand how barley is not a cash crop.
Barley is a food crop. You know, barley is a type of crop that is mostly eaten by a little poor people. I will say this because, you know, they cannot afford, many of them, they cannot afford to buy this one. Sometimes rice, wheat, it becomes very expensive for them to buy. So many of them, you will see, they grow and eat barley. Barley is a type of food crop that is grown. Okay. And lastly, once again, there are 4 true and false statements. Crop rotation is very commonly practiced in plantation agriculture. Is crop rotation practiced in plantation agriculture?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am. Ma'am, they only focus on
No,
that
ma'am.
single type of crop.
Yes,
No, ma'am.
Crop speciality.
one type of crop. Then rice terraces of Philippine Cordillera is a World Heritage Site.
True,
Yes,
true,
ma'am.
true. Ma'am,
These
true.
has to
True,
be-
ma'am.
True, ma'am.
So, food crops are essential for our survival. That is, we need food crops to survive. They are sold at lower prices in the market.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They have
Yes,
lesser
Yes,
monetary
ma'am.
value.
Monetary value is
Plus
less.
monetary value.
Higher prices. Cash crops are sold for higher prices. Lastly, raising livestock is not a part of agriculture.
That's false.
No, ma'am.
It is false. It is false.
Ma'am, the definition of agriculture is only
Yes, ma'am.
raising-
Yes, ma'am.
Raising
Raising livestock.
Ma'am, this agriculture
Definition of
is
agriculture is
in the
equal to
first
raising
paragraph of the
livestock.
study material.
Okay, now clear why only if I write low temperature, that is, again, I told you that since at your level you haven't heard about these words, so I have added some marks for you all. But learn this, there are summer crops also which are called Kharif crops. Some crops grow well in a little low temperature, which grows very well in winter season. Like one example is wheat. Okay, wheat is a winter crop which requires a little low temperature. Then tea as a cash crop is grown on hilly areas because of low temperature. Tea plants cannot withstand a lot of high heat. So that these are there. But if I would have given frigid temperature, very low temperature, or extremely cold climate, then also that would have been a wrong answer. Now the paper is a little bit clear. What are the answers? What will happen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. I
I'm
will
not a bit clear.
Ma'am.
Always made absolutely clear.
okay.
Ma'am, can you share the test again?
Why?
Why do you read it again?
I want to go through.
I will this recording will
He went it through now.
What were you doing now when I was teaching?
I was discussing. Anyway, next day I'll also
Lunch.
I don't remember
please
what
download
I did.
the
I
study
think he wants to check his own answers.
mineral resources. Then it will take time. I will teach you mineral resources, and this is also an interesting topic, where you are going to
Very
learn some interesting things. Please don't
Wow,
ask me difficult questions because I am not good in chemistry. Believe me, I was very scared of the subject.
Ma'am, are you scared of chemistry?
Yes,
Ma'am, then,
I was.
ma'am, by learning,
I love chemistry. I love chemistry.
Ma'am, I love chemistry.
I was. I sometimes, so I don't know too many chemical formulas and chemical names and all. If you ask me these, I will now
Yeah,
try
I do.
this.
ma'am, too.
Without that, we
Ma'am,
will.
I had a doubt.
Ma'am, while giving the test, we need to study mineralogy.
Mineralogy. So after agriculture, we come to another